back to the channel of ProEnzo Vidz, and you know what it is. It's part 2 of my 2023 NRL Bowl prediction series. So part 1 was obviously done yesterday, and that was yeah, very interesting with some of my predictions there. Even though I do think a lot of them will happen. They were very bold because I don't think anyone was expecting a few of them. But you know, I think yeah, there's a chance they can all happen pretty much, and anything can happen. So we'll see how it all pans out. But yeah, part 2 tonight, and yeah, it's going to be even bigger, I think, with some of the bold predictions. Like, if you've seen the thumbnail already, I think you'll be in for a bit of a surprise. You know, your initial thoughts are out the window. It's going to be so different to what you'd be thinking. I promise you that. But yeah, look, part 2 obviously be good, and part 3 tomorrow is going to get even bigger, I think. We need to make the last part bigger, so part 3 will be bigger. I guarantee that. So yeah, look, make sure to, obviously if you're new, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your thoughts on my bold predictions, whether you agree or disagree with them. That's completely fine with me. I'd like to hear any sort of feedback. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into my very first bold prediction. And that is Isaiah Katoa, the young Dolphins 5'8" / halfback. I believe he will secure the 2023 Rookie of the Year Daily M Award. Now, I know that's a very tough one to make because the preferred halves would probably be Milford and O'Sullivan, I assume, but there's just a feeling in me that during the season, Isaiah Katoa, or maybe at the start of the season, hopefully, for the sake of this prediction, that he gets a bit more game time, and I think he might break into that Dolphins team, and he might really make a mark for himself. And yeah, already seeing how he went for Tonga in the World Cup, you know, if he can produce that form come into this season, then yeah, he'll be freaking scary, I'll tell you that much. You know, he's only like, what, 19 or 20 years old, so he's got a big future in front of him. And yeah, I believe he'll be Rookie of the Year, in my opinion, Isaiah Katoa. I can really see him taking out that medal and taking out that Rookie of the Year sort of yeah, award, and I think it's a good chance of happening as well. I know there's a lot of you know, young players contesting for it, but I see Katoa getting that award in 2023. So that's my first bold prediction. Okay, and the second bold prediction is that Jermaine Hopgood, the recent new Parramatta Eels recruit, will feature in the Queensland Maroons 2023 squad. So that's bold, because there can be so many young players, or any player that represents that state, to feature in you know, any like state squad, even New South Wales or Queensland. But I just get that vibe with Jermaine Hopgood that even though he's going to a club that I don't particularly like, I think it'll be a great buy for them. I just think that his impact will be massive for the Eels. Whether he starts at lock, whether he starts on the bench, doesn't really matter. I do think he'll be a great signing for them. Seeing how he was at Penrith as well, I thought that he was a bit too good to play reserve grade every week. So I think going to Parramatta, where he probably will play like first grade, hopefully, for his sake. You know, he'll definitely make a mark for himself, and I can definitely see him getting into Origin talk and even playing maybe. But for now, I do think he'll make the squad at least. And that is my third bold prediction, being Elias Katoa, the Melbourne Storm recruit, to be the official 2023 NRL Buy of the Year. I think it's a massive signing, firstly. I think it's a massive signing because you look at someone like Isaiah Papali'i, you know, he was at the Warriors not doing much, not getting much game time, you know, and he goes to Parramatta, like a better system, and he gets a bit more game time. Look where he is, you know, he's a fantastic player, turns one of the best back rows in the game, going to a better system where he got used. And yeah, he's at Tigers now, but you see the example of him going from a mediocre sort of system, to be fair to the Warriors, going to a better system like Parramatta. I see the exact same resemblance of Elias Katoa. I can see the exact same resemblance. I think Elias Katoa will go to the Storm. He'll kill it under Bellamy's last season as coach, because I think Bellamy would like to leave a mark, and a bigger mark, as much as possible on this Melbourne Storm team, and especially the signing Katoa, because he's expected to do so much, and I think Bellamy will be behind his success at Melbourne. So Elias Katoa will be the NRL 2023 Buy of the Year. Okay, you can call this one a bit biased, I understand, but of course I'm going to be a little bit biased in some of these bold predictions. I think I've got to at least do one Manly related one. And yeah, so my bold prediction number 4 is that Rising Sea Eagle star Tolu Taukola will officially be one of the centers of the year. So obviously there's Daily M, there's a Daily M team of the year and stuff like that. Well, I think he'll be one of the Daily M centers of the year. So obviously someone else will be Daily M center of the year, but I think he'll be the other one, Kola. I think this year's his breakout year. I think after a tough season for Manly, he was one, their shining stars or bright lights during the season. His speed and skill was just fantastic for us during any loss we had or just a bad season we had in general. He was always there playing good footy, I thought, and was very good at fullback, wing, and centre. In his rookie season to go through all that, I think it's fantastic. And even before he debuted, you got all this hype about his speed, potentially being one of the fastest players in the game, being fast and Sav, potentially at Okar. So I guess we need to see a bit more of Kola in open space, but hopefully, this is the year we see Kola get more ball and show what he's really got. We saw glimpses of it in 2022, and I'm just looking forward to seeing a bit more experience under his belt, what he can do, because I think it's freakish talent he has already and can offer even more. So Tolu Kola is going to be one of the Daily M centers of the year in 2023. I just see him having a breakout season for Manly, hopefully. And the big one. Everyone, my 2023 Daily M winner is going to be Nathan Cleary from the Penrith Panthers. The champion, number 7. I believe it's his year to secure the NRL 2023 Daily M medal. He's been unlucky before because of injuries in the past, I guess in 2020, 2021, even last year. So he's come close, and he's just been unlucky with suspension too recently and stuff like that. So I think that's those sort of things that costed him. Like 2020, I believe, had a great season, but that TikTok video he did with his family, all those goals he did during the COVID lockdown period, costed him majorly. You could have argued 2021, he was very close to winning it there, but Tom was just on another level that year. And 2022, I think just with that suspension or that dangerous tackle he did on Dylan Brown at Combank around the middle of the season, I think that really cost him badly as well. So, but, he's a champion halfback. He's won 2 premierships, only lost 1 grand final, plays for Australia, plays for the Blues. He's yet to win a Daily M. And I think this year is the year he'll win it. I think this is the year he'll finally get the Daily M medal. I just think that, it won't be too long until he wins something like this. And I believe it's his year to take it out. So Nathan Cleary for me will win the 2023 NRL Daily M medal. I think he will. We'll see what happens anyway, but I believe Nathan Cleary will win it. But everyone, thanks for watching my NRL 2023 bold predictions part 2. Part 3 tomorrow. Should be a crack. I think it get even bigger from here, and I'm looking forward to sharing them all with you. So everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel in case you're new. Only a couple of subs away from 2,850, so hopefully we can get there by at least the end of January. 2,850 subscribers is the goal, so please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and as well as commenting your thoughts on my bold predictions in this series. But everyone take care, and I'll see you tomorrow for my NRL bold predictions part 3.